Here are 10 realistic ways I save money as a frugal person, and you can too. Starting with number 10, I control my social media feed. Most businesses and brands have one goal, and that is to get in front of your face, and of course the best place to do that is on your phone. As an influencer and someone who's on social media a lot, I know exactly what a brand partnership or sponsorship looks like, and I've made an effort to stay clear of those as much as possible. Unfollowing lifestyle influencers who love to consume and instead following people who talk about finance, personal development, has really changed up my social media feed, so now I'm influenced to make better decisions on a daily basis. I have no idea what the new viral water bottle is, and I remember yesterday my wife was showing me this new Hatch alarm clock. It was a viral thing on TikTok where your alarm clock would slowly brighten up to wake you up slowly and play like fancy bird sounds, and we never thought we would need that until we saw some posts about it. And we wouldn't have been tempted to buy it if it weren't for social media. We didn't buy it. Number 9, I eat the same breakfast every day, at least on weekdays. When I have a consistent meal with the same ingredients, I can also predict what my grocery bill is going to look like that month. Usually with breakfast, I have some kind of eggs with turkey bacon and some kind of grain like bagels or oatmeal. Why did I say oatmeal so weird? I think I was out of breath. And with those 3 ingredients, I can switch it up, cook them in different ways, and make things still interesting for me, just the same way that Taco Bell uses the same ingredients and creates like 20 different meals. I'm not like a robot that keeps the same lunch and dinner as well. I just have the same breakfast, so at least my grocery bill stays within a certain margin. Number 8, I'm always educating myself. Currently, I'm listening to The Millionaire Next Door, mind-blowing book. And also, when I'm in conversations with people who are really smart in the world of money, when I hear a term or some vocab word that I don't understand, I'll just straight up ask him, like, what the heck do you mean by arbitrage, for example? And if I can't ask him there, I'll just whip out my phone and look up what that finance term means so I don't just zone out in conversations like that. I realize that the more I stay ignorant, the less likely I am to ask the question later on because I'm just gonna feel silly and left behind. My biggest tip is to use ChatGPT to simplify some of these more complex financial topics. Number 7, I subscribe to personal finance and frugal living newsletters. There's a ton out there like Frugal Friends and Finimize, and also the Daily Frugal, which is my newsletter. Just getting a regular message in my inbox each day that influences me to save rather than impulse spend is always helpful. In my own newsletter that I send out, I also include a new finance definition, so at least you're learning new topics and finding more ways to earn money and make your money work for you. You can check the description of this video to find the Daily Frugal. Number 6, I automate my savings. Out of sight, out of mind. Several months ago, my wife and I opened up a high yield savings account, and in order to build up our emergency fund, we just automated it so that $2,000 would go from our checkings into our high yield savings. Our checkings is in Chase, and our high yield savings is with CIT Bank, and it's really easy to make that automation happen. Now you don't have to be reminding yourself and manually putting funds in your high yield savings and letting it fluctuate each month, but now you at least have a consistent savings being set aside each month. Number 5, I automate our retirement investments. Currently, you can contribute up to $7,000 a year to your Roth IRA, so if you divide that by 12 months, you should be contributing $583 a month towards that. Might as well just automate it so you know you're automatically investing each month, and you don't have to stress out looking at your investing accounts all the time. One of the added benefits of automating your savings and your investments is that you're creating this artificial scarcity. Instead of looking at your checking account and seeing all this money that you earned this last month, you're only seeing a fraction of it. This will make it more likely that you won't spend beyond your means and will help you avoid the vicious cycle of lifestyle inflation. So even when you do start earning more and more money, like I know you guys are gonna do, continue to increase your automated savings and investments so you still live the same lifestyle. Number 4, we do budget-friendly hobbies. This more pertains to the activities we do on weekdays after work. We make sure we're not doing anything that's too expensive, and recently my wife and I have gotten into things like fishing, gardening in our little patio garden, and playing a little pickleball/tennis. So now during the weekdays, we're still able to get out of the house, socialize, work out, and do something fun while still being on a budget. A lot of people think that in order to save money, you just need to like stay inside and become a couple of hermits. That is not true. Number 3, we save money by doing grocery pickup. Grocery pickup has been amazing this last year because 1, it saves so much time, and 2, it keeps us from going inside the physical store where we're more tempted to make impulse purchases. We recently got a Sam's Club membership recently, and we paid a little extra in order to to have grocery pickup, but it's going to pay off tenfold throughout the year because we won't be tempted to go inside Sam's Club and see all these cool things that could tempt us to go beyond our budget. Another perk is that when you're ordering your grocery pickup, you're able to do it from the comfort of your home. You can look in your fridge and in your pantry while you're shopping so you can get exactly what you need and not overdo it or underdo it, if that's a word. Number 2, we change our car oil regularly. Car maintenance and car issues is just one of those expenses that come out of nowhere all the time and really throw you off from your financial goals. The most we can do is take the preventative measures so that we don't have to deal with a major issue in our car. And the most direct way to do that is to make sure we're changing our oil, which is literally the lifeblood of your car. For me, paying $50 to $60 every 4 to 6 months is way better than having to spend $2,000 to get like a new engine or to try to manage all these little issues that come up just because you weren't replacing your oil. And number 1 on my list of realistic ways to save is to find an accountability partner. Now, if you're married like I am, you have a built-in accountability partner with your spouse. And for me, honestly, my wife is a bigger saver in this relationship. Even though I make the finance videos, I'm still very much a risk-averse person. I love to just go all in on things once I'm interested in it. And she really helps me think before making these big old purchases. If you're single, go to a trusted friend, share your financial goals with them, maybe have them share with you too, and you both can keep each other accountable as you're trying to reach your goals. And just for you, for sticking around in this video, a bonus tip to save money is to create a monthly budget. A lot of people think a budget is something you just set and forget. It's really not. It is something you have to do and manage each month because every month is different. If you yourself want to learn how exactly I budget and the method that I've used to build my wealth, please click on this video right here. It's a full guide. I show you what the concept of budgeting is and the method I use, and I also share with you what app I use to budget. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.